Listen, babe, it doesn't matter how much you love yourself. It doesn't matter how many nice things you do for yourself or how many self-care days you have. It doesn't matter how much you pour into yourself for your inner resources, because if your environment is not suited for your growth, you might as well be pouring into a void. I've been seeing that amazing content of somebody asking people on the street, what makes you confident? And everybody has their own answer. So I started thinking, what about me? Where do I get my confidence? I start rattling things off to myself. Okay, performing, being a performer, a singer, that makes me feel confident. My blue hair, my style when I walk down the street, that makes me feel confident. Making people laugh, doing things for others, that makes me feel confident. However, I have always been this person, but I have never been this confident. So what changed? My environment changed. The people in my environment changed. Who I shared energy with changed. Where I shared energy changed. So now, instead of pouring into a void, I was pouring into people and places that then poured back into me. It turns into this waterfall of just like self-growth and evolution, because you're constantly inspired by your surroundings and everyone in it. And I've always been this way. And people will ask, like, have you always had this attitude? Yes, but I hadn't always had the safety to really stretch her outward and show her off. Everyone has the tools within them to be the version of themselves that they idolize. But it doesn't matter if you have the richest, most nourished soil on God's green earth. You put that pot in a dark place and that plant will never bloom to its full potential. It's time to make some choices.